But it's important to win games because if you're not winning too many games, it's a bit of a problem in the sense you can't enjoy to the extent that you do when you're winning. But winning and losing, they are part and parcel of the game. Just that the losing streak was a bit too long, and I think especially in the ODIs, if you see the ODIs in England, I think all the players did really well. Whenever we batted, we scored the amount of runs. It's just that with the rain happening and the wet ball and everything, it was a bit difficult for our spinners to bowl consistently. Even the fast bowlers, it started coming onto the bat nicely. So I think we did well in the second half of the England series. It's just that like today there was no dew on the field, so bowlers prove if the conditions are slightly in their favor, definitely they can make us win games. If you see, frankly, there was a situation in between when we were batting where it seemed like we'll get close to 250 or 260 odd runs, which we thought was a good enough score provided there's no dew on the field in the second half, because last night there was quite a fair amount of dew on the field. Today there was no dew at all. So this time of the year it's a bit of a problem in the sense it's just the start, early part of, I won't say winters, but still the dew, at times you will find there will be a lot of dew on the field, and the very next day there is no dew on the field. So just to take it into account is very difficult. If it was later, close to November or December, at least okay, there will be dew, and blindly you can win the toss and opt to field first so that the bowlers have the upper hand. So it's a bit tricky. It's good that in this particular game there was no dew, which meant the spinners, they could grip the ball well. I think they bowled the right lines. The fast bowlers, they got a bit of reverse swing also going because the outfield was very dry and the wicket was also quite dry. Well, I think the timing of the series is wrong in the sense if the same series was in April or May, with the heat around and the guarantee that there won't be dew on the field, it would have been certainly most of the wickets that time of the year they turn a lot, and even the fast bowlers, they can use their slower deliveries a lot. But this time of the year, as I said, at times some of the decisions may go wrong in the sense you can't be 100% sure and say okay, tomorrow there will be dew on the field. So you have to be calculative. You can't go all out with spinners. If we knew if this was how the wicket will behave, we'd have played with 3 spinners and 2 fast bowlers. But that you can't maneuver. If there was a fair amount of dew on the field, and to maneuver with 3 spinners and just 2 fast bowlers, if one of them have an odd day, would be very difficult. So just because of the timing, I'm not sure whether once we go to Delhi and then to Mohali, whether there will be dew on the field or not. So a lot will depend on that, and accordingly we'll decide the playing 11 and what to do if we win the toss. No, for us, it's not about revenge. Revenge is a very strong feeling. It's a very strong word. For us, what's important is to go out on the field, and especially with the bowling department, we have got a very new bowling department. So we want to groom the youngsters, in the sense they should be able to perform not only in India but abroad also. So I think it's a grooming period that we are going through. We have quite a few bowlers who are completely new to the scenario out here, and I feel as a unit they have done really well in this game. Just a bit, but it was not like it was keeping really low. A few of the deliveries were keeping low, and if you opt to play a big shot in that particular delivery, then it's a bit of a trouble. So you have to pick and choose, and the straighter you play, the better it is. But I think it was quite difficult to rotate, in the sense if you are looking to score 5 or 6 runs in every over without playing the big shots, it was quite difficult to rotate. I think Swan bowled really well in that middle session. So I think it was very important to play through that period. Even if you don't get too many runs, try to get a partnership going. And what really helps is with the new laws in place, you have to take the second power play latest by 36 to 40 overs, which means after the second power play also there's 10 over of game left. So you can't just really go all out, and if you lose too many wickets, one batsman with the tail enders in the last 10 overs won't score too many runs. I've said in the past, I don't believe in rating and comparison. Of course, it's a valuable inning, like quite a few others that I've played in my short career so far. So it's not about rating. I think it was, can say it was very well calculated innings. Quite a few shots that I played were not normally. I generally don't play those shots. I've changed my game and adapted to the number 6 position. So, over covers and all, it was after a long time. I've been practicing fair amount in the nets, and I said, okay, this is the game where I may look to go over the top, over covers. So, it pays off at times, and I think it was a precious inning, that's what I have to say.